¿Qué sopa familia? ¿Cómo va la vaina? It's your girl Kenny Ken from Guided Affirmations, bringing the Virgo sun and moon signs their collective community for the month of June. This is a collective message and probably will not resonate with every single one of you, but also every part also may not resonate with you. Like some parts of the video may be for you, other parts may not, and that's okay because it's a collective message. If you want an actual reading, you can hit me down on the socials until the website soon come. But before I continue talking forever, let's get into the breath work. As we do, what we're going to do today is focus on longer exhales than we do inhales. It really just helps our sympathetic nervous system relax our bodily responses to any discomfort or anxiety that we may be feeling. You may need to do these a couple of times if you're going to take this tip out with you into the real world for it to really settle. So essentially we'll do a practice breath, but we're going to inhale for 4 counts, expanding our bellies like balloons, and then exhaling for 6 to 7 counts, contracting our bellies and letting all of the air out. So did I say everything? Oh, reminder, breathe at your own pace. If I breathe faster or slower than you, that's a-okay. We all move differently, and it's very important to honor your body here, like 100%. It is very, very, very important. So we're gonna start with our practice round before we get into our 5 breaths. So we're gonna inhale and exhale. It does not matter if you breathe out from your mouth or your nose. I'm just doing what feels comfortable for me in this moment. So we're going to begin with our first breath. Y vamos a inhalar. Y exhala. Vamos a inhalar. Y exhala. Inhala. Exhala. Inhala. Exhala. This is our last breath, guys. La última respirar, and vamos a inhalar. Y exhala. Down, baby. I don't even know why that came into my head, but it's here. Going down, baby. Boom, boom, baby. I will never let you go. Sorry. Let me focus because I would dead ass go on a tangent. Okay, let's see. You already know how we get down. We start off all our monthly videos with figuring out what shadow energy may be most present. So let's see what's the overall shadow energy coming forward towards the Virgo sun and moon signs. Spirit, 2 cards, please. What is this shadow energy coming forward for the Virgo sun and moon signs? Damn. 2 cards, please. Oh, that card almost came out and then it didn't. 2 cards, please. What is this shadow energy coming forward for the Virgo sun and moon signs? Ugh. Shadow energy coming forward. Overall shadow energy coming forward. Okay. Oh, all right. Come on. One more card, please. One more card, please. One more card, please. I mean, you know I could read 1 card with the quickness. Okay, I'm gonna do this 2 more times, and if nothing comes up, we'll do 1. Okay, last one. I'll be straight line. Okay, I'll be straight line because I'll be like 2 more times, and then it'll be a 3rd time, then I'll be like, oh my god, it's here. But nah, sometimes patience for me. So the first card we had is balance, and then the second card we have is sabotage. And I'm gonna drink some water to take this in because reflection is at the bottom. So I really see this idea of June really might square up with some of y'all real quick. Just and like square up in a way that is conducive to your healing and your growth process, right? Because call things how I just see them here. It's it's before the second card came out and I saw balance, I was really gonna say ask, do you Virgos, do you actually equally give to others and to like your projects, and in an equal way that you give to yourself? Or do you actively take from others in your projects in the same way that you take from yourself? Is it all equal? Like, are you actually living in a space that is work and play? Or do you live in a space that is all work, no play, all play, no work, you know? Because too much of one thing really is a bad thing. And like sometimes, like, I just thought of this, but like sometimes like we have to look at the ways that we use avoidance as a way to not get to the root of things. That's really what I'm getting with the sabotage card. Like, how do we use avoidance? And does it hinder us, or does it actually help us in a way that it's going to get us where we need to be in this space of balance? Because sometimes we can avoid things as a way of sabotaging, and you know, no shade to that, but June is really asking you to look at that. Like, if you really want to go to the up places that you're trying to go in life, like, you got to have balance. You cannot be all in one space at one time. Like, let's be real. But let's see, what's the divine spirit animal walking with the Virgo sun and moon signs this June? What is the divine spirit animal walking with the Virgo sun and moon signs? I actually love this. This like very water-like energy. This is very like flowing with the emotions, and like it's very emotive for you with the turtle. It says the turtle, be joyful and trusting. It's the trusting that's sticking out for me, especially with the two cards that we just got. Because there is this element of trust that comes with balance, and that comes with not really like hurting ourselves in the long run. We have to trust ourselves. We have to trust others. We have to be able to learn how to do those things in order for like us to really move forward. In order for us to really get the full scope and the full sense of community and of like real life gratitude and living in life, you know? And like just thinking about Finding Nemo, and like is it Finding Nemo or is it Finding Nemo 2? One of the movies, no, it is Finding Nemo, when like the sea turtles, they literally like move in a pack. Like, that's what I thought of instantly when I saw this card, like the sea turtles moving in a pact, and how like they're very trusting of that wave that they're all in. They all know where they're going. Literally, they know not to deviate from the plan, because they know that they are gonna get to where they need to go regardless in this big pack. So it's very much trusting yourself, and allowing for that trust to really encompass you, and like allowing for yourself and allowing for like you to know that you got this. Like, you got this and you're going in the right direction. Just like sometimes we need tweaking, and that's okay. I'm gonna read something. I'm gonna read something from here. This one is about the other times I write guidance, but I'm going to read about. It says, their tough shells protect an incredibly sensitive inner. They form a part of the dolphin's protective army by raising the frequencies of the water around them to create an impenetrable wall of light. The lower entities cannot access the information turtles hold in trust. Turtles draw our attention to the importance of keeping the waters clean, and often sacrifice themselves while doing so. Sacrificing themselves while doing so is giving me very much the questions we just asked earlier, like about sacrificing and what actually gets sacrificed. And just really sit with yourself, Virgo, and ask, what is worth it in this moment? What is going to serve me in my highest potential? Let's see, what is the overall energy coming forward towards the Virgo sun and moon signs for the month of June? 4 cards, please. What is the overall energy coming forward? 4 cards, please. What is the overall energy coming forward? What is the overall energy? What is the overall energy coming forward for the Virgo sun and moon signs 4 cards, please. Spirit, what is the overall energy? Okay, take that. We have, so far we have the Lovers. 3 more cards, please. And we have the Ace of Cups. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards, please, Spirit. Oh, shit. Okay, 1 more card. 3 of Pentacles just came out. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Honestly, while I'm waiting, this Lover and the Ace of Pentacles, though, is really giving, like, it's the way that she's looking to her, to the left of the card. This sense of, like, how we give, right? Oh, wow, the 5 of Pentacles. I mean, the 5 of Cups. I don't know why I be mixing up the suits all the time. We got the Lovers. Let me show you the cards first. We got the Lovers. We got the Ace of Cups. We got the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 6 of Wands in reverse. And just going back to what I was saying about her looking to the left in this card, this idea of giving, right? Of how we, she looks very serene, like, she looks very serene. She's holding her heart space, and like this idea of like giving is what I'm thinking of when I'm thinking of the left. And like how we give, and like how the ways we give really fill our cups, but also how the way we give can probably take away, and how much we're giving can really take away from the work that needs to be done, and from like how much we have in front of us, especially with this 5 of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck, right? Like sometimes like we give so much that we lose sight of what is real, but also what is happening. Because if we're giving with the expectation of something to be done in return, then when those things don't happen, it tends to feel pretty crappy. You know, it tends to feel very much like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? You know, it's like you do not feel victorious. You start to like really just kind of not, you kind of like lose this idea of trust. And we were talking about trust this whole time, right? You lose this idea of trust that things are actually going to go in the way that we intend them to. But honestly, like, none of these cards are about swords, but like emotions sometimes take us away from rational thinking, because we're so into the intensity of what we're feeling and what's going on for us, that we lose sight of clarity, we lose sight of reality, and of the actualizations of how things are really manifesting, and how what we may be doing may be taking away from certain things, right? So I think what I really want to say to Virgos really is like, think about how we give in relationships with ourselves, relationship with others, relationships with like the things that we love, and think about how and why we're giving. Question that for yourself, Virgo. How and why we're giving. Are we giving with a motive, or are we giving to give from our pure intent of our heart space, right? Because when you give to give, it don't matter what you get in return, because it's true, it's genuine. But when you're giving and you're expecting something, not to say that your giving is not genuine, but it's just not, you're never going to be satisfied, because if you don't get what you want, then, or what you expected to get, you're always going to feel like, you know, this isn't what I asked for. Your cup is no longer going to be filled, you know? And it's really giving this kind of like not realizing what you have behind you because you've put out so much, right? And this was at the bottom of the deck. So really look at that, and like how that can like affect the work that you actually want to do, and what you actually want to put out into the world, and like your creative process, really, you know? And the people who rally around you to get your creative projects moving and flowing. But that is how I'm going to end this message, Virgo, Sun and Moon signs. Thank you for rocking with me. Por favor, déjame un comento con un corazoncito blanco in the comments if any part of this message resonated with you. Also, feel free to like and subscribe to this video if you enjoyed the vibe here. And we're going to close out with 2 breaths, con 2 respiradas. I don't really know if that's how you say that, so I'm going to stop saying that in the videos. I'm going to ask my mama and I'm going to come back. But the point is, we're going to close out with 2 breaths, and we're going to inhale, and we're going to exhale. Inhale, and we're going to exhale. Virgo, Sun, and Moon signs, thank you so much for watching this video. Know that I'm sending you love. Know that I'm sending you warmth. Know that I'm sending you big old hugs. I'm sending you blessings, and I'm sending you all of this so sweet, sweet, 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 so sweet, sweet honey for your June, for the rest of this week, for the weeks to come, for this moment, and for this very day. Ashe, I love you. Ciao.